Alright guys, hey, welcome back to some more Endless Ocean. I'm gonna go ahead and return to boat. We left off, we had just saved Oceana and her stupid ass pendant. We got that back, and we fought off the tiger shark, although I really wish we could have, fist fought. That would have been a little more exciting than just shooting him with the gun looking thing that isn't really even a gun. But yeah, we had just saved them, so we're gonna head back to the boat. I'm sure there's gonna be some more tutorial stuff, because I think we go back to the island after this.
What were you thinking, Oceana? Going off on your own like that to dive a deep hole.
The deep anus, I'm sorry. Or ocean's anus, is that what I was calling it?
Do you have any idea how worried I was?
I'm sorry, Grandpa. But if that shark hadn't been there, I would have been just fine. Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20, hun.
Have you forgotten everything I've taught you? That kind of thinking can lead to disaster. That shark was just one of many dangers you could have encountered down there. Or you could have encountered whatever killed my son, Matthias, your father.
I just imagine him bringing that up.
You can't be so naive. Being unprepared only puts you at risk. You can't always count on luck and good fortune like you did today.
Grandpa, I'm so sorry. I promise to be more careful and better prepared in the future.
Very well. Thank you, Oceana. Let's return to the island for now.
I knew it.
And I can't thank you enough for what you did. I really owe you one. I'll leave the pulsar in your capable hands. You seem pretty handy with it.
Doesn't take much to do.
It takes a special individual. Oh, please. Oh, please.
Well, we have both pendants now. Okay, cool. I only knew what they looked like. They're both pretty much the same tube-like shape. What do you think? Can you see anything special? I don't see a cone in the cylinder, so I'm gonna go with they're the same diameter. Like they fit together.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, they are. Now that you mention it, they look like they might fit together. Oh my god. Stealing my fucking idea there, Oceana. You push the two pendants together, and they lock into place with an audible click. Look at that. It's the same picture, but together. The pendants are engraved on the outside with small letters that form a verse. The road to the truth is a song of dragons. Cool beans is how it reads. Again, I said cool beans. Oh, I gotta get out of that fucking habit. I hate it. The song of dragons. Is this a message from my dad, Matthias?
I think I've heard that phrase somewhere before. Why don't we get Nancy to appraise them when we get back to the island?
You haven't met Nancy yet, have you? I haven't even been to the island. She's a trader who travels around these islands. She knows everything.
Oh, I'm gonna bet that she doesn't. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yes, let's record our progress in the dive log. Let's do that. I'd rather not have to replay all of this again. That would be super nice. Forgot to grab some water before starting. And now I'm like hacking up a lung. 9 Ball Island. Good old 9 Ball. You know, it's actually really, really a quaint island, and I kind of wish I could live somewhere like that, just totally remote, but I couldn't do the entire remoteness thing. I'd have to be within like half an hour of a good deal of civilization, like at least a large town, because I wouldn't be able to survive being that secluded and having to travel just to like go get groceries, traveling like 2 hours to the grocery store. That's ridiculous. That's way too much for me. But I don't want to be like in a really big city, in the middle of a city, like gridlocked and such. That wouldn't be fun. Because I'm a farm girl at heart. I love being out in the fields and just out in nature. It's super fun and super relaxing, and it's just a really great time for me.
Of course, with all of this activity since you arrived, I've had no chance to tell you about the place where you'll be based. Welcome to 9 Ball Island, the base of operations for L&L Dinosaurs. It's just my granddaughter and I that live here. What she doesn't know is that I poke her at night, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. It's also the place we call home. It has all the modern conveniences we need. Everything you'll need for your work is there on the table, and sorry about the mess, we love our soda and OJ here.
You sure that's not really beer?
The Marine Encyclopedia contains a record of all the creatures you've seen. Stop by this camera to develop any photographs you take.
That'll be a no.
And there's an album to put all of your photographs into. How about, again, no? Of course, we have a radio so we can keep in touch with the outside world. Okay. That's like, they say it's all the modern conveniences, and it's like, radio A is not modern, and B is not a convenience. It's kind of a necessity when you live out in the middle of nowhere. Just saying. Then there's a very important dive log where you can record your progress. There's also a notebook with information on what you've done so far, places you've been to, and other, well, notes.
Notes about what? My sex life?
And last but not least, we have the collection. It's a record of all the items and coins you've salvaged. Go to where you see that wetsuit on the wall to change clothes and equipment, and head inside the cabin to rest for a while in advance time if you need to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got it. Pretty simple.
In any case, I'm sure you can find your way around here by yourself. By the way, you can display a list of shortcuts for all the island's functions by pressing plus.
Hey, Grandpa, you forgot to introduce someone.
Ah, yes, of course.
How about another person?
L&L Diving Service has another member you haven't met yet.
Oh, here's where my dolphin friend comes in.
It's a short-beaked, common dolphin that lives near the island. I think it likes us. It comes to visit us quite a few times lately. It also helps our work when it's in the right mood, also almost like a business partner. So I would suggest that you can befriend it as soon as you can.
Oh, I get to name it. So let's see, my character's name is Merp. Merp, I've got it. And I'm sure you all did not see this coming. Merp and Derp.
Oh, yes, his name is more than okay. His name is magical.
Woo woo woo, don't care.
See that bell down at the... Oh, that's her talking.
See that bell down at the end of the dock? That's a dolphin bell. You can use it to signal the dolphin. It looks like a normal bell, but okay. Go on, ring the bell and give the dolphin a call. I kind of don't want to. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Look at me, I'm looking fine. I gotta get some booty shorts like Oceana does, though. I gotta show off that fine ass. Can I get around you, please?
This walk cycle is so stiff.
Why do I have to call my animal partner? I want to look at the animals. I want to look at the animales. Let's see. Oh god, those new things are gonna irritate the shit out of me, man. I'm gonna have to go through all of this off camera and just get rid of all of those, because that's gonna irritate me. I'm always doing that. Oh, look at all these animals that I've gotten. So they become not silhouettes once you find them. I like that they kind of move in the book. You know, I'm trying to find the positives in this. I know this game is a little bit... But it's, like I said before, it's relaxing to me. You know, when the motion controls decide that they're okay to work with me. But, let's see. I'm just gonna very quickly go through this entire book. Because I want to see... I know in the last game there was the legendary creature, which was the end game creature, which was the big white whale. I wonder if there's any... God, I can't stop coughing. I should have grabbed some water. Ugh. I'm not gonna sit here and spend 10 minutes doing this, I promise. I promise. I totally promise I'm not. Did you see the narwhal? Because I saw the narwhal. I told you, it's a thing in this game. It's pretty fucking awesome. Get to see a narwhal. Deep sea life. Okay, moving on. Are there any legendary creatures that I can find? Because last time I played this game, I just kind of whooshed through the story. I didn't really try to collect a bunch of stuff. So I probably will just show you when I've collected like the legendary creature, but I probably won't show you the whole lead up to that, because I don't want this playthrough to be 300 episodes long. That's ridiculous. I know I keep just rummaging through this, even though I told you I wasn't going to spend 10 minutes doing this. I just want to... Other fauna, other fauna, other fauna, other fauna, others, 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 others. I'm going to assume these are legendaries because we've seen some of these things already. And that's it. I'm going to assume those are all legendary creatures. Those last ones that all get like a page to themselves. Because they're also silhouettes of things that we've seen already. Oh, I guess I gotta go and do the dolphin thing. I guess I have to. To advance the tutorial, I suppose. Get out my way, Oceana. Let's see, I guess let's call Derp. Oh my god, Derp, you're so cute. Merp and Derp, they were made for each other. Okay. I remember this being like the biggest. It was just so irritating to get them to do something because for whatever reason, every time I would like shake the Wii remote, it wouldn't do anything. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, look at that pretty job. Again, that water texture is just fabulous. Fabulous. Like you can tell they had like a team of like 20 people doing this. Alright, back. I'm done with you, Derp. I'll see you later.
It seems you're a natural with dolphins. Ah, yes, wait here a minute, both of you.
What you gonna do? Like, run up behind us and push us in or something?
What's that?
Oh, what's that?
This is a sea whistle. I received it from an acquaintance a long time ago. It can produce sounds of varying pitches like a normal whistle. It is not very widely used apart from in aquariums in some countries and by dolphin trainers who put on shows for visiting customers. You can use it while you're diving to give signals to whales and dolphins. It's up to you how you use it. Here, you can have it.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you're just giving me all this equipment.
Well, I think I've explained all there is to know about Nine Ball Island. I'll stop talking now and let you take a look around for yourself. Blah, blah.
Speaking of what to do next, weren't you going to call Nancy to take a look at the pendants? Go ahead and call her. You can use a radio on the table. Let's do that. Let's try to get through. Yes, I already know how to walk. So let's go ahead and try to get through all the tutorial in this episode. So this will be the tutorial episode. So hopefully we can get through all of it in a decent amount of time. I don't want this to be like another 22 minute episode. I'm trying to keep it between 15 and 20 minutes, hopefully under 20. So what voice should I give to Nancy?
Ah, here she is.
What should I give her? Because I gave Oceana kind of the Valley Girl kind of thing. Howdy, John Eric.
Hello, Nancy. You didn't waste a minute getting here.
So this is your new recruit, huh? It's a real pleasure to meet you. I'm Nancy Young, the #1 trader in the Pelago Commonwealth. If you need anything at all, just give me a call. And I do mean anything. Hovercrafts, corn dogs, kittens, chowders. You name it, I'll get it. Well, I'll try to anyway. Hey Nancy, could you take a look at something for us? Sure. What is it? This is made out of lapis lazuli, isn't it? I learned how to say that from Steven Universe, thank you. It's similar to the traditional charms you see in East Asian countries. Yes, but this specific style of carving isn't associated with those cultures at all. So is it made by a different culture? Yes, it was. It's extremely old. Oh, but look at this engraving. The road to the truth is the Song of Dragons. It's written in English, which is odd enough, but it seems to have been carved relatively recently as well.
Yes, we think that my son Matthias might have inscribed it while he was still alive. But what could it mean? I'm sure I've heard it somewhere before.
The road to the truth is a song of dragons. The Cyclades suffer under the shroud of Poseidon's curse. As the waves crash and the battle cries rise, Valka Castle shall sink before our eyes.
What on earth is that?
It's from a mystical epic poem written by a 19th century Turkish poet. This verse talks about the sinking of Valka Castle.
Yes, of course. I've heard it before. The legend says that Valka Castle still lies somewhere in the Aegean Sea.
Aegean, I think it might be called. I think it's Aegean.
The castle is said to have sunk to the bottom of the sea overnight, where it still remains undiscovered to this day, along with all its treasures. blah, blah.
So if Dad did leave us this message, is he telling us to find Valka Castle? Maybe that's where he is. Maybe he died in Valka Castle. And as it sank, well, no, never mind. They said 17th century. Never mind. Forget I ever said that. And I speak wordlessly, apparently.
Oh, you want to know more about Matthias? Yes, my son, that it makes me cry every time I think about him. Let's bring him up every time. That's okay, yeah. He was exceedingly smart, much like you. He studied oceanography very intently. He died 15 years ago in an accident while exploring the sea depths. Again, talking wordlessly. What? You want to go to Valka Castle?
And so do I. Dad wanted to tell us something, and it has something to do with Valka Castle.
Well, I would be lying if I said I had no interest myself, and a visit to the Aegean Sea would certainly be beneficial for the business.
All right, it's settled. Let's pack up and head for the Aegean Sea. In that case, I'm sure you'll need some new diving equipment, right? And because you're such good customers, I'll waive the appraisal fee for those pendants. You know, because I'm okay money-wise, I just gotta point that out there. It's okay. Because look at my cowboy hat. It's got embellished. It's got these really nice handmade glass beads on it. You can divide everything I sell into 3 basic categories. You have equipment, which contains wetsuits, gloves, fins, all that stuff. Then there's island and reef, where you can pick up items to liven up Nine-Ball Island or build an awesome private reef. And finally, you have other, for those things that don't fit anywhere else. Like my butthole. Alright, I'll stop blabbering so you can get to shopping. Yeehaw! I'm sure she's never been on a farm once in her life. People don't talk like that. Who the fuck was a writer? No, I don't want you to look at anything. Let's see. We shouldn't buy anything. There's nothing really to buy yet, and we haven't unlocked like any of the good things like that will extend our air and such, so let's not buy anything yet.
By the way, did you remember that equipment I asked you to get for me?
What equip? Oh, right, that equipment, that butt plug you secretly asked me about but didn't want me to tell anybody else. Oh, did I just say that out loud? You wanted an underwater camera and some night diving gear. Yeah, right.
You forgot, didn't you? I thought you might.
Me forget? Never. Look, I have it right here. You got a camera. Yay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this a really old camera? Maybe older than I. If it was older than him, it wouldn't be waterproof.
Well, you see. Okay, how about this? I'll give you a special discount on it. How does that sound? Oh, and the night diving gear will take a bit more time, so just be patient. Because I totally did not forget it.
It sounds like we have no choice. I guess we'll wait.
You can be pissed. It's okay, Jean-Eric. I don't know how you... like I said, I don't know French.
Here, you can look after the camera. I'm sure you'll have plenty of use for it in your work.
All right, Nancy, let's go. We're going on 8.5 minutes here. Yeah, don't care. I don't have any friends who play this. All right, guys. Well, I think that was the whole tutorial. So I'm gonna hope. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. If you haven't scribbled, I'm just all over my words today. If you haven't subscribed, please scribble do. For more Endless Ocean, I'll have some more Kirby and some more Ratchet and Clank coming for you. Hopefully I'll get some NSP recorded this week. So thanks, guys, so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.